I was constipated because mentally I wasn't doing so well. I was constipated for fucking days. I love I'm talking. I haven't taken a shit in like 8-9 days. I don't fucking know. It was the longest time. It was the longest time. Haven't taken a shit in fucking, let's just say, 8 days. So I go onto the train. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. An hour or so in, I feel it. I feel it, chat. An hour or so in, I feel it. Wow. I feel it. My stomach is making the noises. I keep being gassy. You know those pre-poop farts. I'm like, fuck man. Fuck man. Eventually, after my tummy hurting and making noises, and me not being able to hold it any longer, because I knew I had to poop, but I wanted to hold it till I was in the next train, because that train ride is a lot longer and that one was only like half an hour or so left. So I'm like, fuck it, dude. I'm gonna go poop. It will be a fast one because it's fucking... It's knocking. The brown crayon is already drawing, right? Friend. So yeah, I admit defeat. I get up and I'm like, fuck it. I'm gonna go take a poop. The toilet was taken. There's a million fucking people waiting in front of the toilet. I'm doing my little holding my poop in dance, like really as subtle as I can. I'm doing my holding my poop in dance. I'm just like okay. I'm just waiting for that fucking toilet to open, and the toilet it opens. It finally fucking opens. Everyone wants to go in, and I fucking no. I make my way into the fucking toilet. I can't fucking take it any longer. I'm like, no. I squeeze myself in this bits. I sit down, or rather, I take my pants down. I pull my pants down. I sit down, and I let it rip. Chat. I have never had a bigger fucking log in my life. That shit was so girthy. It destroyed my anus big time. It was so girthy. It was the biggest fucking log I have ever squeezed out of my fucking body. Ever, right? Ever. And I also peed because I don't know about guys, but when I poop, I pee. I always pee when I poop, so I finally the poop's coming out. So the thing is, I've been constipated for like 8 days at that point.
It had a girth certificate.
Yes, girth certificate. The thing is, the log was massive, but that wasn't it. There was yeah, there was that. There was a lot of that. There was a lot of poop smoothie. There was a lot of liquid poop coming out too. The log was basically like the cork that held in whatever the fuck I've been holding in for like 8 days at that point. It was a fucking bioweapon. I'm just shitting diarrhea at this point. It's just full on liquid ass diarrhea. It's just full on liquid ass diarrhea. Finally, I am empty. I am happy. Quick extra fact, I told you it's gonna get even more gross. I was on my period at that point, in the middle of one of those really heavy flows. So there's plenty blood too.
You're a lot more descriptive this time. Shy.
Yes, I'm sorry. So there is a log, the thickest fucking log of my life. Piss. Blood. Do you have a
special toilet, or do you just use the pool?
And actual fucking diarrhea filling up that toilet. Now, let me get you an image. This is the toilet.
Why are we on this again, please, for the love of God?
So this is what the toilet looked like, okay? Please note the very small hole of the train toilet. Please note the very small hole of the train toilet. Also, these toilets, when you flush them from right there, the water sprinkles. It doesn't flush as in forces of
I've been
water.
on one of those trains
Just
in Germany. I can confirm that
It
those
doesn't.
are some small-ass toilets.
It just sprinkles the water to flush
I
away
went
your
to shower.
pee.
I come back
That's
and
it.
the first thing
I flush. A little bit of my poop, diarrhea, piss, blood mix flushes away, but not all of it. In fact, the most part, the biggest part of this mess is still in the toilet. Blood. I was on my period at that point, so I flush again because I'm like, it has to go somewhere. It's fucking. The smell is nasty too, so I flush again. The water levels rise once again. So I flush again.
the toilet was made an adult that day.
So I flush again. And the water, it rises once again. So I was like, you know what? One last try, because that fucking water is rising and rising, and it's fucking here, chat. It's fucking here.
Some poor fool had to clean that bowl. Savage.
So I flush one last time because that is literally all this toilet can hold. One last time, one last flush. The toilet cannot hold anything else. So I flush one last time, and of course, it doesn't fucking go anywhere. The water level just keep rising. So this toilet absolutely fucking stuffed to the brim.
You would have needed a shit sword.
To the brim with this poop soup. It is the fattest log of my life. Diarrhea, piss, and bloody toilet paper because I was on my period. The train was at a standstill at that point. The toilet. I'm not sure if you comprehend
Okay.
this, chat.
Who is it? Whose fault is it that I need to hear this story for the 7th time?
I am not sure if you guys
Alright.
comprehend.
I'm going to get my hammer.
It is filled to the brim with my poop soup.
Him laying on the floor in my room, him crying and screaming, I can't, him dying.
There is literally no room for error. That means if that train takes off, it will fucking spill. It will spill. Once that train takes off, it spills. There's no other way. It just spills. That's just gravity. It's just physics.
Womp womp.
So I admit defeat. There is no service hotline you can call for emergencies or anything. There is no plunger. There is nothing. So what do? I walk out the toilet. There is people waiting outside that toilet. Waiting to fucking use the toilet. This big ass dude walks into the toilet. And I just watch as the door behind him closes. He just stares at whatever the fuck I have murdered. He just stares at this now completely murdered toilet as this door slowly, very slowly closes behind him. And I walk off. And I walk away. I walk back to my seat. I grab my shit and I walk even further. I walk to the very end of this fucking train. Because right that moment, the train started to drive again. That train set itself back in motion.
Imagine walking into a bathroom to piss and you see a short girl walks out the bathroom and the toilet
And
is
I
just
told
literally
you.
destroyed.
That toilet is filled to the fucking brim with my poop soup. That shit spilled.
This is amazing. I'm
everywhere.
ready for a trilogy of this series.
It did not stay in the toilet. There's no way. But I walked off I didn't look at my own mess. I just walked off far away.
Where is the crime scene officer? In the toilet, detective. Let me see. Good Lord in heaven, what happened here? What monster did this?
That is the poop soup story. It was really fucking nasty. Nasty, I tell you. And I feel so bad for the people that are stuck in this train for multiple hours really needing to use the toilet. I pretended it wasn't me, by the way. I am so sorry for the people that have to listen to this fucking story for like the millionth fucking time.
You know what I hate most about this damn story?
Yes?
This literally shitty story.
Yes?
Every single time you tell it, viewership goes up significantly. What is wrong with you all?
What is wrong with you people?
My biggest regret is not